Is it the calm before the not storm?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm enjoying my morning, my coffee. We're going to go for a walk. I'm going to enjoy my walk with my pretty girl.
Okay. Let me get you some more coffee. I see it's kind of empty and I'm fixing to go do the outside things.
Okie dokie.
You know I get lost out there with my plants and my cats for a few minutes, so coffee first.
Well, at least it's not, you know, having to work today. It's not all sunshiny and stuff.
But it's, for me, it's a great day to put her in the yard.
Right.
I don't like that super bright, hot, you know, it's not.
I understand.
Yeah, it's actually okay. But I think the rain's over until tonight. It's gone off the coast now, but everything's wet.
Yeah.
Yep, it's cloudy, mild. You know, it's in the 60s out here. And everything is wet, although it did not pour. It just sort of, you can see under the garage over there, it's not even all the way wet. I doubt if I look in either rain gauge that, yeah, there was 3 drops came out. But I'll empty it, so especially this one, it's possible there was a little bit from me watering, not yesterday, but the day before. And get it ready to measure. I've got going around in my head the things I want to do out here today. It's not a full day. Well, I mean, it always could be a full day's worth of stuff, but I'm going to plant this at the mailbox, plant that over in the cement planter by the bench, and plant stuff, finish the plantings on that plant cart over there by corner kitchen shelf, whatever we want to call it, over there by BB-8. Don had fixed that for me. It's going to have all white pots on all the shelves. I need to tell him I could actually... I understand it's a kitchen thing. You know, we got it for free. Don fixed the one platform. That bottom one is awfully wide. It actually was not trivial because it's curved, right? Don had to work it. Really put, you know, some time and effort into doing this little shelf for me. But actually down there, you know, is sort of awful tall. I could almost use another shelf, but I don't see a way to do that easily at all. So we will plant what we got. Yeah, but this is going to get moved, and all white pots with green and red tone stuff over there. And I'm still thinking about how I'm going to handle this maple. That won't be today, but I'm looking at pots that we can cut the bottom off of. So it'll be raised up just a little bit. This is one of the pots I need to plant today. Only thing in there is that Asiatic jasmine, and I've got leftover impatiens, so I'm just decided I'm going to put those in there. Yeah. Just tinker here, tinker there. Oh, this is starting to open. Hopefully it'll hold off just a little bit till after the rains tomorrow. So they, you know, if it gets heavy rain, that it won't get messed up. But I like to come sit on the driveway in Ruby, pointed at this thing with my long lens, because the hummingbirds really like this flower when the Wigella blooms on this side over here in the sun. And I might can get a nice picture. I think I want to make an effort to make that happen this year. I keep on thinking about what we could do with this plant pot down here too. See, the problem is, well, it's a good problem because it keeps it from blowing over the roots in the ground. And we can't really cut the root because then that would probably kill the tree, even in the wintertime. But we would probably get the pot off. The problem is then what would we put around the pot? And it's not an urgent thing, but I keep on thinking about how we could handle that. We tried to level it up, and it's just a constant battle to keep it from going back over. Oh, and I'm going to put a few impatiens in this pot. I think I got just enough to do the big pot over there and this pot. So, like I said, I'm not going to start weeding today or mowing or anything. I've just got a few things to piddle with. And then there's the impatiens. Everything that I potted, the peony, the tuxedo hydrangea, we pulled up a couple of geranium cuttings, hosta cuttings, creeping Jenny, it's all looking good over here, and this is my resting area, shady near the hose. It's all looking good. The perennial border's happy today. It's grown another couple inches with the rain and the watering, the cool temps. Hi, Stripey. Hi, Panther. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Let's see those pretty eyes. Very nice. Good morning. Well, I haven't seen Gypsy in a few days, but there's been several days where the food bowl's been totally empty, so I'm pretty sure he's been here. Life's just got hectic, and I haven't stopped to go check the security footage as often. So, sure am enjoying looking at Don's pretty Japanese maple tree. Looking really nice this spring with the different levels of pinks and purples. Yep. Good morning. How are ya? Hi. You'd think it's a regular weekday, but the family's kids are out here practicing ball. All 3 ball fields have practices going on. It's very, here's a Model 3. It's very humid out here today, super humid. Like dripping humid. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy working out in the yard as much as I thought I was. See, my solution to this is to put a fence and a lock, and when it's like this in the morning, it stays locked until it's cleaned.
There we go.
It's an unprotected left. She slowed down for the railroad tracks behind us, put on her turn signal in plenty of time.
That was me. That was not her.
Right, well that guy I guess maybe he's not wanting to jostle his plant around.
Yeah,
he came around that corner so slow.
That was me. I did that bad, not the car.
Don's taking me to the Dollar General in Duncan. It's a little newer / nicer than the one around the corner from us. I just want a quick browse the spring and summer stuff. It's 3 miles ahead. So I got 6 of these. Yeah, 6. They were 30 cents a piece. All the Easter stuff was 70% off. I got 2 little fairy garden houses and accessories. And these 2 gnome guys. I like them because they act like they won't fall over. They're, you know, pretty wide base. And then these 2 butterflies. So, I was particularly, you know, 30 cents for next year's windows. I got a place to store them. That's great. It's community day at 2 o'clock for a Pokemon called a Bellsprout. So I want to go to Big Lots and Guardian Angel. But I'm going to wait and go at 2. It's just a little after 11:30, like 11:45. So I'm going to work out here until around 2, and then whatever I get done, and I'm going to start with this plant pot. I'm going to put these 2 things in. I was going to put the one plant at the mailbox, but I decided I like it over here. Come on, Tux, come keep me company. Come on. Come on. Hi. Yeah, I could use company. Good boy. You come oversee, okay? It's an important job. I'm happy about how that looks. I'm gonna do over here now. I added the little bunny rabbit down there. And, hey Stripe. Him and Tux are dancing a lot today. I'm having to do monitoring. They both went to help. I tried to get the light and that fountain pump going, and the light lights, and of course the pump is on a separate wire and it's not moving. So I've got it soaking in the house in the kitchen sink. Maybe if Don comes in there to get a drink or washes his hands, he'll tell me it's toast or he'll get it going. It's not good though if we've got to move it or unstick it or whatever, but I've got it in water. So, you know, if just in case something's gunky on it. I put one of the hostas that I had split last week in this pot. I guess that's the seam, so we should put it facing this way. Little details you notice when you start filming. Impatient, Ajuga, and Creeping Jenny, and then this really fancy begonia I got at the Walmart in Zebulon yesterday. So that's done. And I added the little houses and the scarecrows in case I need to throw it at the cats. I need a couple of them sticking around, and I put impatiens in this pot and a few in that pot, and I had pulled out a couple pieces of Creeping Jenny from here, so I refilled it, topped it back up with dirt. Your cape, Mr. Darth Vader, is not very straight. You would think after a few days of being up over here you would have released the plastic, the nylon, the canvas a little bit. Alright. So now I'm gonna go do the one behind Jules. Yeah, these guys are near me, unhappy with each other, split up, fall asleep, realize I've moved, come find me. Well, I'm no Dawn, but I did get out the level, and I do think it's pretty level. A Japanese maple is gonna go there, but not today. I'm pleased with how this guy turned out. Alright, one of my fountains is going. I was gonna ask Don over here if he wants to spray that one leak-proof stuff before we put water in it. And like I said, I got a fountain problem, pump problem on the one down there. I've got other fountain pumps to put in it that I've gotten in at the thrift store up at GA. So not with pretty lights, but ones that'll run the fountain. So if I need to change it out, I will. It's $240 and I'm calling it quits for now. Well, I gave Jules a very quick washing. Very basic, lightly touched, just the bare necessities. There was pollen, and a bird had not been very nice on both of the windows, and the inside was dusty, and I wiped the door jambs down, and you know, it's about 70% of a wash. But from a distance it'll look, you know, I'll know and Don will know, but from a distance it'll look better. It's supposed to rain. We left Jules out. Yeah. I stopped at the Dollar General and the local one, the one closest to South Park, and got a couple things, and I'm headed to Guardian Angel and Big Lots. It's looking dark up there though, and Jules is actually looking pretty darn good after I gave her the Mary Ann wash method. And yeah, I probably wouldn't want her to get wet, but if she does, she does. Yeah, I mean, seriously, Jules is just not looking that shabby at all. God, did that come down from up there? It sure did. That's scary how they change out those flags, and then that's not the first time over here that one's come loose. That's kind of cool. It's one of those scenes that keeps you going back and looking to see what you missed the last time you looked. I love coming here. It's just like my own personal Fuquay art gallery. It looks super inviting, but it was a little hard when I sat in it. It didn't have that, oh, I'm home, this feels good. I got some wrapping paper. Michelle has a Squishable. It's a, what is it, a sugar skull? Yeah, she was pretty pleased. I got some Lego, and then I got that fountain. I think there's one other thing in there. It poured. I mean, it flat out poured for a few minutes, so it's all wet out here, but it stopped now. It stopped now. I have heard nothing but good things about Innis Kitchen Indian cuisine. Michelle and I, well, she's probably already checked it out, but we probably should check it out sometime. There's also a grocery. Last stop of the day, and like I said, I don't know how it got to be after 5 o'clock. I completed community day on 2 of the 4 accounts, and I kind of was distracted in Guardian Angel and didn't catch as many as I wanted. But Michelle's all set, so she didn't need me to catch one for her, so that's good. She's got 4 actually. They do have a few super large pots. Not anything that I love better than what I typically get or got today. It's good to know that these melamine bowls are going for 10 bucks right now. I love that pot, but I'm gonna walk away. I am. I bought the mushroom, and yes, it's solar. They have the best solar in stock. Not Amazon of any place here at Big Last Lots. Conference call of the day coming up, as far as we know.
Yeah, so far so good. We're having a checkpoint here in just a couple minutes, 6 o'clock, and 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock our time. And then tomorrow, 8:30, and then 1. And then after that, the dust is settled until Monday night. And then after Monday night, that we should be done.
Okay. So I blew the driveway and the cul-de-sac to get the pollen handled before it rains. It rained at Guardian Angel, poured. We didn't get it here, obviously. And look what I found at the end of the cul-de-sac.
Oh, you just can't.
Right where Ruby goes, right at the end of the cul-de-sac. Yeah, I'm hoping that was good karma. I blew, so I picked up the nail before I drove over it.
Well, it's just one of those self-tapping drywall screws.
I see that it's a fancy screw.
Yeah, you did good. Hey there.
Hey, work all day.
Yeah, pump all night.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go get you tie that cable up.
Okay.
So it'll be out of the way. It'll tuck up there. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, well, there. Well, not tight. All right, let me go get a screw.
All right.